Right now, we continue to follow breaking news out of South Minneapolis, where an armed man is barricaded inside an apartment building after finding deputies attempting to serve an arrest warrant. This all started around 11:30 this morning near West 28th and Nicollet Avenue, and this is still an active standoff at this hour.
We have live team coverage tonight from the scene, including more on the suspect. But we begin with Gordon Severson with what's happening at the building right now. Gordon?
Julie, just a few minutes ago, we heard another round of loud noises that sound like gunshots. We're not sure if they're gunshots or some sort of tactical equipment that they might be shooting to try to get into the building, but that just happened just a few minutes ago. And for the last hour or so before that, it was relatively quiet because we hadn't heard any gunshots for about an hour or so, again, in just until a few minutes ago when the things changed. Now, Sky 11 captured this video that you're seeing where you can see flashes from the window that appear to be from gunshots. You can see a skid steer type vehicle come in with a long attachment that was used to break open the window, and then a drone flies into the building, and we assume that that is a drone that the suspect actually shot down, according to officials. The apartment building has been empty for several hours with only the suspect still inside. All afternoon, police have been using a loudspeaker to try and convince him to come out.
When we walked in, we heard a shot. And they said that it's a guy in there that's holding people hostage. His family, his daughter, his wife, and a dog.
Now, when we first got here this morning, it was a very frantic scene. They were trying to set up a perimeter. We saw people fleeing, trying to evacuate the building. We saw at least one mother and a child trying to get out. But the last couple of hours, it's been a very different scene here. It's only the suspect left inside, so it appears that police are trying to take things slow, trying to get him to come out peacefully. But we are hearing these gunshots every so often over the last couple of hours, and we're trying to see where those are coming from and what's going on.
All right, thanks so much for the update, Gordon. We are also learning more tonight about the suspect.
Lou Ragoose continues our team coverage now with details on that and new reaction from witnesses tonight. Lou.
Guys, this all began this morning when sheriff's deputies came to serve an arrest warrant on a man who became a wanted fugitive back in March, 1 month after he was released from prison. The man they were trying to arrest was 31-year-old Tyler O'Brien. He served a 5-year prison sentence for being a felon in possession of a gun and for having nearly a pound of meth. Sheriff's deputies, the sheriff's department did note, though, that they aren't 100% certain that the man shooting at them is Tyler O'Brien because they hadn't made contact yet with the person who was shooting on them. This was a very scary incident for people that were close by when those gunshots started and police started swarming the area. We talked with somebody who was getting his hair done in the salon that I believe is right in the same building where all of this is taking place. He filmed video as he had to escape, and then he told us about how he hid when he got outside.
We all ran out and just saw all these cops around us, the helicopter above us. We weren't sure where the shooter was. We knew that it was on the 3rd floor, but we didn't know which window. So we just took the first left around the corner, and there was a Hennepin officer there with a riot shield. So he was holding that corner with his riot shield, and we just got behind it.
So after hiding behind that riot shield, that man hopped in an Uber and made it home. That's where he did the interview with us there. Now, when I said the thing about not having communication with the suspect inside, I have since learned that it has been a frustrating afternoon for these officers that are out here trying to get him to surrender, because there have been periods of time where they have had contact with him. There have been other periods where they haven't had contact with him. So, obviously the goal is to get him to walk outside with his hands up. That's what they've been saying over the loudspeaker multiple times. Lie down on the ground so they can see he doesn't have any weapons on him, and place him safely under arrest without anyone getting hurt in this incident today.
Tense moments, a long day. This is all approaching hour number 7. Lou, thank you.